Yes, hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, Dad. Good evening. How are you today?
Hello.
Yes, hello. Sorry, last night I was not able to have a class because it has a heavy traffic in our place and also for the heavy rain and the floods. So that's why I am late. So how are you today?
Okay. Okay.
Are you fine? Do you have many
Okay.
homeworks?
Yes.
Oh, so have you already finished making your homework?
Okay. Yes.
Wow, that was great. So what subject is that?
Math.
What's that? Is that a milk?
Yeah.
Okay. So what have you remember last meeting that we discussed? Still our planet and but that is a speaking, right?
Yeah.
Um, okay. So this time, our lesson is still our planet, but it is writing. I know it is very easy for you. So
Okay.
all our lesson is easy for you, but even though it is easy, you still study, okay? Why? Why you must always study that? So that um you will be more confident also to what?
Okay.
To know everything, especially the vocabulary, okay? So every time when you see a new vocabulary, it is easy for you to what? To find the meaning, or it is easy for you to make a sentence or on how to use it with communicating to someone, right?
Okay.
So that is your purpose. So that is why every day I will send you a words that you must always study, focus. Every day you learn. Okay, so don't worry if you got a
Okay.
mistakes. Why? Because if you got a mistakes, you will learn most also. Okay, that's your goal or set to your mind that if you got a mistakes, you will learn. Okay. So in this article, we can write an article about a global issue. So in writing, so let me ask, what do you know about global issue nowadays?
Okay.
Yeah, global issues.
Okay.
Okay, just give me just like two sentences or just one sentences to describe about global issue in your country.
Okay. Wait. Uh, the Earth now are so polluted
Yes. Why? Why do you think that is so polluted? What's the cause?
because there's um because people always pull throw the trash out of the street.
Okay, yes. What else?
I don't know.
Okay. The earth nowadays is, as what you said, is are polluted. Why? First and foremost, the garbage of many people, right? So our
Okay.
global earth was already damaged, or there is a global warming already, right? Second, the what? In the jeep. What is that?
Okay.
The smoke of the ship, right? The building.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, and also the what? The smoke of the factory. So that is how polluted the earth nowadays. And also many people will what?
Okay.
They are not segregated with their garbage. The plastic they will burn.
Yes.
So that is why that is very, very heat because they are not helping to preserve the mother earth. Okay, so now let's move on. So let's move on the writing. Okay, here we have vocabulary. So in this vocabulary, some of the words are used for the global issue. First, we have the alter.
Okay. Okay. Alter. How we do this?
Okay, so alter, what do you mean by alter?
Become different to make something different.
Yes, to become different or to make something different. So that is very different, right? Okay, the cause. You know already what is the cause, right?
Yeah.
So the cause is to make happen, especially bad or unpleasant to make somebody do, right?
Okay.
So here, the combat.
Combating.
Yes. To stop something unpleasant or harmful from happening or from getting worse, right? So the lead,
Okay.
let me, so here, lead, to go with or in front of.
In front
So
of.
recycle. Can you please read the meaning of recycle?
To create things that have already been used to that so that they can be used again.
Yes, that is recycled. Okay, what kind of the things that can be recycled?
Plastic.
Yes, very good. That is plastic. How about reduce?
Reduce reproduction. Reduce. Wait.
To make, yes, to make something less or smaller in size,
Yes.
quantity, price, to become less or smaller in something. Okay, so that is reduce or for example, that is a high price. So it will reduce into low price. Okay, it reduces every day or weekly or monthly. Okay, so next let's move on to emit.
Emit to send out something such as light, heat, sound, gas.
Yes, to send out something such as light, heat, sound, gas, etc. So that is a emit. Okay, so next here is rely on.
Okay. rely on, to need, or depend on somebody, something, because, or have faith in somebody, something.
Yes, that is rely on. So rely to someone, or that is to depend on, or to
Okay.
have faith, right? So next, let's move on to use up.
Okay. Use up, to use all thing something so that there is none left.
Yeah, so have you already understand what is use up, right? So you will use everything. So meaning this is the word that none left. What do you mean? So you will full use up, right? So next,
Yeah.
let's move on. Invest in.
Okay. Protect. We protect animal.
Yes, invest in is to buy something that is expensive but useful. So meaning, so invest in already what is invest. You invest something or things that you like most, right? Most especially the quality of the things. For example, okay, have you tried invest a thing, or just example a cell phone? What would you
Okay.
like to buy? The expensive one or not expensive cell phone?
Okay.
Which do you like to buy or to invest?
Hmm.
Expensive or not expensive?
Uh. Um. Expensive.
So for example, Apple cell phone, Apple or that is iPhone, right? So the Android, which do you like the most? Apple or Android?
Okay.
Android or iPhone? I mean, the Apple.
iPhone.
Yeah, so why?
Because I like it.
Yes. So invest in meaning even if that is very expensive, at as long as you like it or as long as it is very useful for you, so you invest it, right? So invest a thing that can make you happy or that is very useful to you. Protect. So you know already what is
Protect.
protect, right?
Yeah.
So you
Protect
protect
animal.
someone. Yes. That is not harmed or injured or damaged. So you protecting with your family?
Okay.
Yes. So we always protect with our family, our little sister or our little brothers or our elder brother or sister, right? So we always protect them. We are not like that we will hurt by someone. Okay, that is how to protect. So let's learn this zero conditional. So please read letter A.
Hmm.
Okay, can you please read?
Oh, zero conditional. We use a zero conditional to talk about a result which follows a particular action. We use the present to describe the action and the present simple to describe the result.
Okay, if I eat too much, I feel lean. So we use the zero conditional to talk about a result which follows a particular action. We use the present to describe the action and the present simple to describe the result. So meaning, on what you do, there is a result, right? So here, this is a zero conditional, meaning there is always a result. And then your action. So here example is if we use if. So if I eat too much, I feel ill. Why? Because you are already full, right? So another example, if I climb that tree, I will what? Fall, right? Why? Because the tree is very high, right? And then you
Yeah.
cannot do it to climb, right? So that is why you fall. Okay, so here another very conditional. If I will not study, I will not get a high score tomorrow for the exam. Okay, so there's already result, right? Because on what you do, there is a negative result and a positive result. So for example, if you eat not too much, so meaning you will not feel, you will not feeling ill, right? So if you will study, then you can pass the exam. Okay, that's it. That's the positive feedback or the result. So it is easy to find the negative result also for your actions, the particular actions. So let's move on to letter B, the F close. Go.
So it goes can came before or after the main clause. If it comes after, we don't use a comma. If I drink a lot of coffee, I can't sleep. I can't sleep if I drink a lot of coffee.
Yes. So letter B, the F clause can come before or after the main clause. So the main clause is just like your subject. So if it comes after, we don't use a comma. So it is easy also to determine if it is come before or after the main clause. So you know already also on how to use the comma, where the comma to put in a sentence based on the sentence you do. All right. So here in our example, if I drink a lot of coffee, I can't sleep. So if I drink a lot of coffee, pause, I can sleep. Okay, so we used the end. I can sleep if I drink a lot of coffee. Coffee. So as you observe in the sentence, so there is a different one, right? But that is the same sentence, right?
Oh,
That, okay, please observe so that if you can see in that sentence or in that example, you can also what? Think, oh, that's it. I remember. That is the if clause come before or that is come after, right? The main clause. So here, for example, complete the collocations with the verb. What do you mean by collocations? Can you please search it in the Google? Collocations. What is collocations in
okay.
your Vietnamese language? Collocations. Collocations. Can you please search that in your Google? What is
Yeah, I said
collocation?
it. Collocation something to the first, the second.
Yes, the complete the collocations with the verbs. So use up, okay. Please read number 1. Collocations.
Use
Okay, for
up
example,
natural
number one,
resource.
collocation. So collocation, that is the act
Use
or
up
result
natural
of
resource.
placing or arranging together. So arranging together, what is that?
Huh?
Collocation, that is arranging, arrange.
Yes.
Yes. Go, just try. So we have emit, rely on, invest in, and protect.
Okay. Rely on carbon dioxide. Emit. Reduce. Reduce carbon dioxide.
Okay, number three.
Number three. Is reduce.
Mm-hmm.
Is reduce. Number four is save your carbon footprint.
Okay, emit. Number four, reduce.
Number four, invest in. Number six, reduce, save.
Yes. So complete the collocations with the verbs. So meaning the collocation is to arrange, right? Use up natural resources. Why we use up? Use up, you know already what is a use up, right? That is none left. Natural resources, so we can use up all, right? Fossil fuels. Yes, it was true that the fossil fuels we always defend them, right? You know already what is a puzzles. Okay, carbon dioxide. So that is emit. Both of you remember the meaning of emit? Did you remember
What?
the meaning of emit?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, reduce your carbon footprint. Invest in renewable energy or invest in things that is very useful. Reduce carbon emissions, right? Protect endangered species. Yes, that is correct. The save energy. So here
Okay.
now, complete the sentences with the correct form of collocations from task 1. Okay, just try until number 6.
Okay. The government should emit carbon dioxide.
Okay, please answer it. Just put, okay, you can also put number only so that it is easy. I will give you 5 minutes to think the correct answer.
Okay. Shoot. Wait.
Number 2.
Wait. Can you have the answer?
Number 2, 3, 4, and 6. No answer?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try. So number 1, please read it. Can you please read number 1?
Yes. The government should reduce carbon emissions.
Okay, the government should invest in renewable energy such as wind and solar power. Why? That is a very important. We need to invest solar nowadays, right? That is a kind of renewable energy. The wind and the solar power. Okay, I will give you number 2 and then you can answer number 3, 4, and 6. So here, you can save energy by insulating your house, turning off lights, and using public transport. Okay, that is on how to save energy. So here, just try answer number 3.
We at the moment as
Yes.
Rely on fossil fuels.
Yes, very good. So at the moment, we rely on fossil fuels such as coal, shale, gas, and oil to give us energy. Very good. So number 4.
Reduce your carbon footprint.
So factories emit carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. So number 5, how can we protect endangered species such as orang-utans, gorillas, and tigers? That is very dangerous, right? So do not kill that kind of endangered species. So orangutans and then gorillas and tigers, you can see that in the zoo, right? So number 6, what is that?
Okay. Number 6. If we don't save energy, no. If we don't,
Yes.
yeah.
So if we don't reduce carbon emission, the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere will go up. Okay, so just remember the sentence. Okay, so it is easy to answer that. Okay, just remember that. It is easy to answer if you will think first or understand the sentence. Why? Because that is just kind of a feel in the blanks, but there is a choices. So if you will always study like this to answer like this, um, next time you can easily answer also, even if there is no choices. Okay. So here,
Okay. What's that?
yes, what is that? Read the article. Do you agree with Ben? Ben the climber. Go read. Most people do not take global warming seriously enough. Do you agree? Global warming. It's just like a warning. Warning to all of us. Because there is a global issue. That is why we call global warming. So please read Ben the Climber. Global warming is
Who is being and we should all worry about it and it's possible that says will take a lot of care to recycle plastic, paper, glass, and other materials. The recycle bins are available. They use them. What's more, I often choose to walk or cycle somewhere in order to reduce carbon emissions.
so global warming is probably the most serious threat we face. So in your country, there a global warming also? Is it very hot in your country?
Yeah.
Yes, also in our country. But nowadays, we had rainy days. So, and indeed, it seems to me that most people take the issue very seriously these days. People take a lot of care to recycle plastic, paper, glass, and other materials. If recycling bins are available, they use them. What is more, they often choose to walk or cycle somewhere in order to reduce carbon emissions. So please remember that global warming is very dangerous already. So it is always the responsibilities of many people to have or to take serious in this treat or this is a problem. This kind of problem is caused by people also. So that is why if we cause the problem, we must also the cause for the solution, right? So what is the solution for the global warming? So that it will not become more dangerous. So people take a lot of care. So recycle everything that you can use. And then also you choose to walk, not to use your motorcycle, your car, because the smoke of the car and the motorcycle that is already polluted, right? So because nowadays there are many cars and the motorcycles, so that is why the people don't like to walk anymore. So that is why our area is very polluted nowadays because
Mm.
every people has their own motorcycle or car, right? So there are people who believe that it is normal for the temperature of the earth to go up and down. Yes, that is very true because we don't know what happened in the earth. So for example, the weather. So today that is a sunny day. In a seconds or in a minute, it is already a
Okay.
rainy day, right? Have you observed like that? That the weather
Yes.
change. So there is a change, climate change. So that is why also
Okay.
temperature is normal to change. And we to up and down and we don't know if what day or time it happens because okay, so they don't believe that humans are causing global warming, so they don't believe that humans need to alter their behavior. Other people may just be too selfish to lead a green lifestyle. Nevertheless, the majority of people believe the evidence and do whatever they can to combat climate change. So here is it. Some
Okay.
people believe that we cause the global warming. Some also are not. But the reality, as you can see, okay, if you observe the people outside, not in your house, right? The people can cause for the global warming. Why? For example, they are always throwing their garbage anywhere. So what happened? The plastic, the glass, and other materials, it will burn, right? Most especially the plastic cannot be like to always burn. Why? Because it can cause the global warming, right? The heat, the smoke, right? So most especially the factories, you can see if you can see a factory or in a big building, there is a factory. The smoke was already black, especially the car, the motorcycle. So that is why we believe that the people cause it, right? So if we can, as I said to you, if we are the cause, we must also the cause for the solution. If we are the cause of the problem, we must define with the cause for the solutions. So just put it
Yeah.
in mind. So if there is a debate about it, this or the one people believe that the people makes the problem for the global warming